Welcome to another episode of Husbands Watching Housewives. I'm Scott.
And I'm Jeff.
And we just watched an episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yes, episode 2.
Of season...
16.
I was going to say 16.
Oh, very good.
I can retain information.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I don't know what I'm doing next week, but, you know.
Here we are. We're in the now.
We're here right now,
yes.
Talking about Atlanta.
Yes.
And we're talking about you finding us on social media and liking and subscribing. We appreciate that you're here. We've been getting some good comments. I like it. Someone,
yeah.
Shamea still has auntie hair. Hate to say it. Still there. That short hair could be better.
It's great. It's all about the styling, and sometimes it just doesn't come across well. But she's beautiful. Like she's like, great face. It's just the hair just doesn't,
What it still comes down to for me, and this is no, I didn't realize she was as old as she is.
Like, what do you mean as old as she?
I thought she was more closer to Porsha's age than the age she actually is, and she seems to be older than Porsha.
Yeah, they're about the same age.
Well, Porsha looks younger.
Wow, are you starting off talking about women's looks?
No, I'm just saying. I think
as I criticize her,
where we've seen her in previous seasons, she came off much younger. Even in the other footage they've shown of her, she comes off much younger.
It's just the hair. I think they're basically the same age. It's like early. I think Portia's like a couple years younger than me. I'm 45. So yeah. Regardless, it doesn't frame her face. It's not even framing her face. It's just not a good. It's misshapen.
I don't know that.
I think in the orange dress though, it looks pretty good. That orange dress confessional.
Yeah.
Also, another confessional. How many confessionals did Shamea shoot?
She had 40.
Good Lord.
No, I think for me, she looks good. It's just I'm still not used to her having the short hair. I guess I think I'm just used to her showing the longer looks, and I'm just a little okay, that's that.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know. I hate it, but hate that I'm this person. I kind of think of Candy as being the one with short hair all the time. So I just want...
Well, it's funny because her hair looks like Candy's did when Candy's first season, except the Candy's was orangey red at that time. But it's that same kind of it's almost about to go into a mullet, but it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
That's not what's happening. But it's just a certain way that it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So
this episode picked up from
Shamea's
party with basically the why Porsha does or does not have a problem with Dennis,
and she got around to it in a really lackadaisical kind of way. We were talking about this, so I think just so we can just straightforward say it. Portia's mad because Drew wanted to film with Dennis on the show, and this is her territory, and she's cool with Dennis, but she thought bringing Dennis on, it would automatically lead to drama because it's Housewives.
Right.
So
why else would he be on?
Exactly. Not just be go Drew, go produce. I'm your angel on earth.
Yeah.
So she's we're good. He and I, in terms of Pilar, I want to stay good because I'm in a really crappy place with Simon.
Right.
So I'm pissed at Drew for going behind my back, talking to production. And she felt like she had receipts. She's Dennis showed me the text.
Yeah. But it took Porsha a little while to get there. At the party, she explained everything except what she told Kenya the next day at lunch. And
also, used to be you're a low down, dirty individual. It's okay.
Yeah, that seemed like a little bit much.
Yeah.
I
thought she had really...
She didn't match the crime on
Right. I thought she had really wronged Porsha, and I'm I don't think she has, but I think that there's the potential to. Yeah. I don't know. I think I always keep a side eye on Drew because she, as Cynthia said, she lies. A lot. It's really because she's an actress. She's a good actress. We saw in that Candy movie. So
for those of you who can't see my face, I'm scrunched up wondering, good actress. I mean, she's
not a good actress.
She's not a bad actress, but she's
no, Angela Bassett.
She's a Lifetime Movie Network maybe actress. Not that I can act my way out of a paper bag.
Right. But I think, it's hard to tell when she's telling the truth. When she broke out in tears at the workout session, I was that came quick. And even you remember when Ralph at the reunion called her out, Drew, you're acting. I think it's her go-to. And so I don't really, it's hard to trust what she's doing and saying. So, yeah. So I get where Portia's mad. It came in a little too hot, but whatever. So,
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I will say what this was. I'm trying to find a segue back to it. Earlier, I was saying, what should be a crime is what Kelli did to her dog. That poor dog.
Yeah, that was really bad. I don't understand like why you would no.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I've never known anyone to dye their dog's
Angela. Angie K also dyed her dog.
Yeah, and I didn't.
No, you didn't like that either. No, it was bad. No, it's bad. Let's not dye dogs.
I've never known anyone in real life who like colored their dog's hair. And I was thinking, you know who might do it? Our friend Michael.
Oh,
because he likes the pink and everything too. He'd be like, "Look, I dyed my dog pink."
Right.
And I was like, but
that dog didn't ask for it.
That's the thing. The dog cannot consent to that.
No.
It just makes me wonder. Like, I've never seen it in person. Like, I would like to know more about the process to know, like, does the dog just sitting going whatever? Like, is it as traumatizing as just getting a bath?
Right.
The dog doesn't know any better.
It's obviously not harmful chemicals.
Yeah.
Right. But it's just like, in a dog, aren't they all dogs colorblind?
I guess.
Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, they don't see colors the same way that we do.
They don't see color.
No, they see colors differently.
They're Karens.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess there are YouTube videos I could watch of the dog hair coloring process, but yeah. I don't know. I just don't want that in my. I don't want my feed will go all screwed.
No, I don't. It's like, let a dog have its natural color. I don't understand like why you're trying to make it pink.
Yeah, it's making your dog an accessory.
Yeah. Well, since we're talking about Kelli and Brit, it was basically Kelli gave more backstory about the tumultuousness of her marriage and him stealing money from her, and she's trying to open another restaurant. And all I could think was, then if there's a financial strife, why did you give your daughter 17 handbags? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That was a little excessive.
Yeah, now that you think about it. But like, maybe she doesn't want her daughter to know or to feel the financial pain.
Or I'm sure, yeah. But like, she's trying to get $500,000 back from her husband. And I don't know. It's just like one great bag would have been sufficient.
Right.
A teenager doesn't need 17 bags.
Well, maybe there's enough.
What do you look forward to at 18?
18 bags.
A lottery ticket?
An 18th. 18 cigarettes.
Cardi cigarettes.
Sorry. Smoke on is 20 in a cigarette. So maybe she gets that when she's 20. I liked having worked in restaurants myself. Like, I liked seeing them doing the walkthrough of that new location of hers, and I liked them telling her, "You're crazy if you think we're going to be done in a month."
Every housewife has these crazy expectations about when they're going to open a business. That's never going to happen. You're going to have to half-ass it. It's not going to be totally complete. You want it camera ready. Basically, that's what she should have said. I want it ready for, let's break the fourth wall. Break it. Yeah. You want this ready so you can shoot it on the show and promote it on the show.
Right.
And it's not going completely done. You won't have the health inspection.
You're going to have a soft launch. It's like when on Potomac, when they did the soft launch of Happy Eddie before they had actual product.
Right. Oh, where they were rolling
they're rolling oregano.
What the hell was that?
Yeah.
That was last season? Yeah.
Yeah, it was last.
Yeah. Season 8.
Yeah. Right. But I guess it's the same thing also with Sheree's, fashion show without fashion.
Right.
So everyone's just always rushing things to market.
I feel like she has enough going on without trying to put this whole I want another location for I totally want chicken and waffles now. You had great chicken and waffles when we went to brunch.
Great wasn't
the waffles were great.
The chicken was tasty. The waffles were a little too fluffy. I like a crispy waffle.
We went to brunch yesterday with friends, and he had some, I thought, great chicken and waffles.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He ordered wrong is what he's saying.
And the burger was something special. It was a Spanish burger.
Again, you had them take the thing that made it different off.
I don't think the relish would have made it any more.
It would have made it less of a generic hamburger.
I mean, it wasn't totally, it could have been warmer too. It was like a lot of things wrong with that.
Yeah.
Great ambience though.
Yeah. How was the manchego aioli that was on there? Did you notice?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Maybe I think that also made it Spanish. So.
Well, barely, but yes.
I digress. So basically it was like trying to put another location for her business, going through strife with her husband, and then
I feel like we're underselling by calling it strife. I mean, it sounds like that man beat her. So it sounds.
Oh.
I mean, she's talking about having to stay nights in the closet.
Oh.
Like she was hiding from him. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that. More power to her for being on the show and starting to talk about it. But she's insinuated that last episode too, didn't she? That things got physical.
Right, and she's like, "That's all I'm going to say about it," because that is her children's father.
Yeah, the idea of her having like hide in a closet and like call the police regularly. That's some heavy-ish there. But yeah, I'm not trying to say like
no.
You're minimizing her.
No. But you threw out the word. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's just it's tough to take. It's just unfortunate. More than beyond unfortunate. No one should have to put up with that.
Right. No. So. Agreed. No, you're right. Strife. More than strife.
I mean, strife. I don't know what to call it, but it's that guy is a dirtburg.
So. Yes. Well, stealing money and being
being
allegedly
physical.
abusive. Yeah.
So.
Sorry. No. I was like.
We learned more about Angela and her Ange, right?
No, I was going to go to Brit.
Oh, you're to Brit? Okay, go to Brit. Brit it up.
So Brit's husband doesn't want to be on the show. Yes.
Yeah, clearly.
Does not want to be on the show.
Yeah.
No. He's like, no, why are these cameras in my house? No.
Well,
also,
I think it was also more of a sign that she was being performative. That if he was just like rolling his eyes, like, why is it gotta be like, what the heck? And she's just like was trying to pin him down on camera.
She was talking a lot. Yeah. A lot. Like she was talking at him, not to him. And I was like, this is a lot. You're being like, it's my first year being a housewife, and I'm doing all the things I want to see interesting. I want to have a baby. I want to like have like a vow renewal. I want to do like all the things. And it's like, I want to do my baby spice ponytails. Like,
oh, those were awful.
Those were horrible. Those are horrible.
I'm glad I got the right spice. I almost started saying scary, but I was like, no, those are baby.
It could be scary. Scary had the cones.
Scary had the cones. Yeah.
Those were little mini ponytails. You're a grown ass woman with little mini ponytails walking around here.
And you took the time to do that to your wig.
Right. I actually think that was like part of her real hair. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
A lot was going on there. None of it was good. No, neither were her confessionals. But I digress. So yeah, she just seemed like a lot, and I and her husband seems like so. It
was also weird that when she was like in her confessional, she sounds normal, but no, it's the other way around.
She's not nasally pretty a lot of the time.
Yeah, and the confessional got super nasally, but when she was just talking to her husband, it seemed like a nice, normal voice. But then on confessional, she was just all like, and then,
like she's Sandra Clark.
Yeah, it was really, no, not quite Sandra Clark, but she just got really nasally and like it went up a level. So it made it a little harder to kind of sift through all the details.
Yes. Yes. And also, I was going to say, it was Angela who said that she was a self-made millionaire, but Brit said that she earned all of her money on her own through insurance.
Oh, yes. That's right.
Yeah. Which takes us to Angela, who is a financial advisor.
Is that what she is?
I think that's what she said.
Okay.
That and like she has like a bunch of houses that she's tried to like renovate.
Yeah, I thought she's in real estate. I honestly thought.
She's a financial, maybe. She's like our guy who does our
broker. Maybe
I don't know.
But yeah, she has 5 houses she's trying to flip.
Right.
Good luck to that.
And then she has her husband who also doesn't seem like he really wants to be on the show.
Yeah, it seems like he just wants to cook. He's the Harry Hamlin of Atlanta.
Well, he's like retired from basketball. He's like, I just want to like, yeah.
It seemed pretty cool, although he did seem a little, I don't know, like I was enjoying that kind of scene because it gave me that kind of like New Jersey family vibe.
Right.
Of like him cooking and there was like a family dynamic and, he was just grousing about the fact that the kitchen was dirty. He was like, oh, the kitchen was dirty.
Right. With my bandana.
That was cute. The kids came down and he asked if he was, kung fu. Pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, they seem like they have like a fairly normal-ish. Like they're also like a little bit older, she said she was like close to 60. So I think they're just like, very mature, like not BS kind of vibe going on.
See, I guess it's all about the styling because she does not look close to 60.
No, that one confessional, I think it's a tan dress. She looks amazing.
Yeah.
Not so much the black dress that's barely containing her boobs.
None of their dresses are containing their boobs.
It's a lot. Boobs were popping.
There's just some of them where like one of them, I think it was something Porsha was wearing where like the sides were pouring out the top. And I was just like.
And Brit in her jean dress.
Oh, yeah.
Like it just looks like what's her name, Potomac, and her reunion dress that looks so uncomfortable.
Ashley?
No. Kay.
Oh, Kiana?
Like her boobs
yeah.
physically pained. Like, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
That's like Brit's jean dress confessional for me.
I don't know. I don't know how those ladies do it.
It's a lot of like boob packing in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very thankful I'm not packing the boobs.
Same.
So. I did like that when Kelli was at the restaurant, though, that she's just the right height, where her boobs were coming up to the top of the high top. She
Yes.
kind of plop them up
She's
on there.
so short.
She's probably like 5 foot.
Yeah.
5'1", I'd guess.
Like tiny.
Yeah.
Like, no, I mean like tiny, the thing.
Oh. I think tiny is like 4'11", though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very short.
Yeah, I mean, not much difference between 4'11" and 5 foot.
Very much. It's like, I'm glad that we got like a Kenya. I loved the Kenya Porsha scene. I love them together, and it makes me sad for what's not to come.
Right.
Like, I think I would like more Kenya. But then maybe it will be okay ultimately, because I do like the new girls.
Yeah.
But I really wish that Kenya, was.
I like that they're still putting Kenya in there and kind of giving her a bit of a friend edit.
Yes.
Until I think the stuff goes down.
Happens.
So
yes.
And then they'll do her the way they did Mei Lee on Salt Lake. Maybe not quite that dirty, because
Not Mei Lee.
Mei Lee was on for like 3 episodes, and then yoink, no more.
And no explanation of why she was not on the trip or the reunion. Just like, she does not exist.
Yeah.
Nope. Don't know her.
They even got us to take her off the wall.
We were like, bye, Mei
We're
Lee.
like, well, why are we even looking at her?
No.
We keep checking in on her. She's not.
This alleged friend of making cameos.
Cynthia had some appearances this episode. Just to kind of sum up the white party drama, right?
And be like, Drew's a liar.
Yeah, that was really
pretty
about
much.
it.
Yeah.
She was looking good. I liked her confessional.
I liked her wig and the confessional.
Yeah.
No, I was saying the Kenya. I think you said it. The Kenya part was to have Porsha explain more clearly why she was pissed about the Dennis Drew situation.
Yeah.
And also to like talk about Simon and being his fifth wife. I love that, because there was one that was a fake marriage, and I'm like, well then ultimately aren't you still the fourth wife? That was a fake marriage.
I think that maybe it was a true green card marriage. She might have been suggesting, but
I think Simon's very shady.
you think?
There's a lot. That buttermilk is not clean.
Yeah, that's not.
It's not dirty buttermilk. Mm-mm.
All buttermilk's dirty, we learned. We don't like buttermilk.
It's gross in cakes.
Yeah, it is really gross. I mean, I don't even know if it's good in pancakes.
It made it taste like lemony. Remember that?
Yeah. That's what some people like about it. It has that sour, bitter.
No, you know how me with women and desserts.
I thought you said women and desserts. I was like, no, I don't know about you and women and desserts. Why don't you share with me?
Don't like it.
Tell me what you're...
No, I don't like lemon and desserts.
Yeah.
Sneak attack from a lemon. Yeah.
Nice little lemon's good, but when it's like lemon forward, no good.
Yeah. But no, I loved that setup of that scene with Porsha and Kenya. It was both really pretty. Which takes us to the end with Dennis.
I was starting to doze off a little bit then, I won't lie. I was a little bit like, all right, this is just round and round and round about Dennis.
I mean, but it got to like a dramatic place where like she had no one to talk to, so a producer had to be like, so how do you feel? Yeah. Like what it came down to is she was trying to say it without saying it and continue to break the fourth wall. Break it. I don't want you filming with Drew. Like, this is my thing. This is my territory. You're my child's father. Like, let's keep this low drama. You come on once in a while. We play with Pilar, whatever they were at. Like, I don't need you, like, trying to, like, cause a dust up with Drew.
I don't need you showing up at the season finale party.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh, Dennis is here. That's what's going to be.
I don't want you behind Drew at the reunion. Because Drew don't got a man no more.
And he's like, Ralph is my homie. I'm like, since when is Ralph your homie?
Where's Ralph anyone's homie?
Ralph's is no, he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's not. But yeah, what you missed is that basically that's what she was saying. Like, I don't want you to do this. And he wouldn't not film with Drew. He's like, well, I'm making music with her. So he wouldn't. Well, and that's why she like ran off in tears, like, no one's supporting me.
Oh, wow, I must have really fallen asleep during.
You didn't see her in the bathroom crying?
No.
So what happened was...
Thank you for filling me in on that.
She was like pissed at him because he wouldn't say, okay, I won't film with Drew. So she like, it was like, no one's supporting me. She's crying in the bathroom. And the producer's like, have you told Dennis this, that you feel unsupported? And she's like, no, he gets none of my tears. And then that's when they cut to like them in the Rolls Royce.
Oh, okay.
And the hot mic moment. That she was like, I know it's a hot mic. I don't care. Where you didn't see that part though, right?
No.
I'm like,
I didn't believe I was that asleep. I was getting dozy. Whoa. I got to go back and
Clearly. So what happened was they're in the
That's what the future of our podcast is going to be. I will fall asleep in the second half, and then you can just recap it for me, and then people can watch me be surprised. I'm like, what? That happened?
So they're in the Rolls Royce, and she's like, this looks crazy. You hanging out with another housewife. Like, don't do this. And he's like, we're on a hot mic. And she's like, yeah, I don't care. She's like, yeah, you would know.
I mean, I can see Dennis, especially if he's trying to make something of a music career and like get some sort of presence there.
Yeah.
This would behoove him to be seen as Drew's music producer.
They're promoting each other.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So for Porsha to be like, I don't want you on the show. I mean, Dennis doesn't deserve to be like on.
Because what's going to happen is that no matter how many times they deny there's something going on, the other women are going to be like, there's something going on.
Right.
And then it just like, it becomes a storyline. And Portia's like, I got enough storyline going on right now. Mm-hmm. I don't need to fight with this chick. My storyline is Simon.
Yeah.
It's divorce.
Yeah. But I mean, she can keep on bringing it back to the women by saying, like, you guys keep doing this. It's just dumb. Why are you doing this? Like, I don't care. The only reason I care is that...
Because then they're going to say, oh, you care because you want Dennis. She does not want Dennis. She just like wants him not to film with her coworker.
Yeah. Now, you're starting to sell this to me a little bit.
Okay.
I'm starting to believe it more than I thought I was going to. Okay. Because at the same time, like in the back of my head, I was like, are you sure she's just not being a little territorial about Dennis? But it doesn't make a lot of sense that she doesn't need more in her life.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you convinced me. All right.
Okay. We skipped over like I think one of my favorite scenes, Shamea and her surrogate.
Oh, yeah.
That was really good. One, as soon as I saw her, I'm like, wait, that's Candy's surrogate. And yes, it was. That was Candy's surrogate. That's really cute. She's my best friend. I'm going to get her surrogate. Very cute.
Very cute.
So, yeah, like a lot of information, basically.
Yeah, top pregnancy that she just was dealing with.
Breast cancer
surrogate, yeah.
They both were worried. They both felt guilty on both sides. Like, did my cancer contribute to like your health issues with your child? Did my child contribute to your cancer? Right. And like, they'll never know. And the fact that Shamea did IVF 7 times.
That's a lot.
It wasn't like I just don't want to get pregnant. And
I was wondering that because I mean, again, I'm being a jerk.
People like assume that when it comes to surrogacy.
Well, also it seemed like they were both the same age, and they both seemed like they would be what would probably be considered a geriatric pregnancy. You know,
right? Or anything like over like 35.
So it's like it didn't seem like either of them were necessarily the best candidates for pregnancy. So I was like, wait, age wise, and so I thought that was interesting. Because I was like, why? I mean, if you're gonna have a surrogate, wouldn't you choose a younger one? But then. The fact that she was Candy's and the fact that she wasn't just going out and getting a surrogate, first thing, she tried getting pregnant herself 7 times.
Right.
That kind of puts some context in it for me to be like, okay, this wasn't just like a vanity project.
No, it's not. Yeah. It's not like I don't want to get like fat and pregnant. It's like I want to carry children, but I don't have the ability to do so. So I'm going to do a surrogate. That's what happened with Candy. Candy felt like a lot of guilt from getting a surrogate, and not being able to carry her own children. But it's like at the end of the day, that is your child.
Yeah.
That is your embryo, just of the gestational carrier.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just like a lot of like just health issues going back and forth, and they want to have more kids. And I like it's that her surrogate, I can't remember her name, has her own agency.
Right. That's
really cool. And it's going to find her another surrogate. So she has 4 embryos.
Yeah. 2 boys, 2 girls.
Yeah. In 2 different places too.
Yeah.
Which also I'm like, what's her name? Jessel was saying like hers were in Beverly Hills.
Right. Well, so were Shamea's. She had 2 in California, she said.
Yeah. But it's interesting. Like she has 2 here, 2 there. Why not just do them all the same clinic?
I don't know. Maybe that's where they were done, and now that they're frozen there, they're not going to ship them across the country to be together.
That's true.
So that would be a wacky. That'd be a wacky roadshow comedy.
That would egg road trip. No, that's the question I would like Andy to ask. Like I'm just curious, like why you have different.
Right.
Yeah.
Why aren't they the same spot?
Mm-hmm.
Did Shamea? I mean, they must have just found an expert out in California.
Potentially.
I say she did. I was going to ask, is she from California? But no, she's been living in Atlanta for a long time.
Quite some time. Yeah.
So at least since 2010.
Yes.
Sterling Hall.
Sterling Hall.
Can we name our house
something.
Can we get a weird plaque to put in the front entry? We do have that little alcove in the front.
We do.
Just put it there.
Like, call it Gab's Mave.
We'll figure it.
Mave.
We're not naming our house after our.
No, that's too much.
That just says that we're cranky old cat men.
Crazy cat people.
We're not crazy
We're
cat
not
people.
crazy cat people.
They're not even up here tonight.
They're not. Did we talk about last week how it's their adoption anniversary?
No, we talked about how it was Gab's birthday.
Right. I think I briefly mentioned it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it happened it was Friday.
Yes.
Pi Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Friday was Pi Day?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crazy.
I know.
Yeah, we've had our cats 5 years.
I know.
Yeah.
Lockdown kids.
Yeah. I'm glad we got him. I made Jeff, because we lived in an apartment in San Francisco at the time, and I made Jeff write get the fake doctor's note for emotional support animal. And I
didn't even care about.
Yeah, we ended up getting it. We spent the money on it. I was adamant because we live in a really nice, it wasn't like posh, but it was like a nice place. I didn't want to risk getting kicked out of it. I didn't want to risk strife with the landlord, the building manager. So I made Jeff, I'm like, if you want cats, you're going to have to get it. You're going to have to figure it out. I don't want to figure it out. I was acting like a real baby because I just...
You were really tense about...
Very tense about rocking the boat there.
Right.
And so we ended up getting the damn letter, and we ended up telling them that we have it, and they never even got a copy of it.
They didn't care. We're like, we'll email it to you. Didn't care.
Yeah. Basically, I think when it comes down to that sort of tenants' rights stuff, they're just like, well, there's nothing we can do about it. They called our bluff. They can have cats now.
Yeah, that whole I don't see... out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. As long as they don't cause a problem, everything will be fine.
As long as they don't see it, I don't have to acknowledge that it's real.
Well, the whole point of this story is that I would have gone insane during the pandemic without those cats. I had one, they were great to focus energy on during the pandemic. And then two, all my nervous energy, I was able to just sit there and pet the cat. I used to brush those cats so much. I still do, more than you.
Also too, I never brush them, yeah. I was still going into the office during the pandemic. We never stopped.
Never closed.
And never closed. And then you were at home all day for 8 hours, so it's great that you have the cats.
Yes, until I let Maeve out into the hallway to explore. Then there was no turning back. It was a good thing.
That's why you had to buy a house.
Yeah, good thing we moved, because she would have been annoying as hell.
So annoying, scratching at that door.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So,
anyways,
but so 5 years with cats.
Yes, they're great.
No, we're not getting a dog. As much as we would like a dog, we don't want to take care of a dog.
Perhaps in the future someday, but not right now with the cats.
Yeah.
And we have other stuff.
Yeah, definitely have other stuff going on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Are those all the ladies? Did we talk about
those? Are all except Phaedra. We didn't talk about Phaedra.
Phaedra's not going to make an appearance.
No, we're going to talk about her every episode till we see her.
We are not going to see Phaedra until the end of the season.
Missing thumbtack.
Oh, we lost thumbtack. Oh crap!
I don't think you thumbtack.
I never thumbtack. Well, there's right
We're getting you too. That's all right. We can take care of it later.
I was gonna move Drew.
Really?
Well, because it's so funny that Drew is you're Portia's lapdog, girl. Shamea's got more story than you. She's got a lot going on. She's not Portia's lapdog.
Oh yeah.
She could have first share. She has story for days. Meanwhile, you're talking about your alleged businesses.
Yeah.
And
I'll drop it with Drew.
Is that all?
Yeah, I think so. They went working out. They made that joke during the show when they were working out. So I just dropped it with Drew.
I mean, sure. But yeah, Drew, I don't think Drew's going to be first. Well, maybe she might be, because she keeps antagonizing Portia.
Yeah. You got to go somewhere. So
yeah. Sorry that venom came out.
Did you see the sneak peek of the next episode of Beverly Hills? It was floating around social media.
No.
St. Lucia.
No.
Yeah, it was.
Is it St. Lucia?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, St. Lucia. I just woke up. Wasn't there the reference on Beverly Hills where they didn't know how to pronounce it, and someone said it's the one island I don't know how to pronounce? Me either, apparently. No, I didn't watch all of it, but it was basically Dorit and Sutton confronting each other. So it's
on the boat.
I don't know if it's on the boat. Maybe
at dinner. No, I did see that one.
Dinner. Yeah.
When Dorit's I take accountability.
Yeah. And I was like, where's Teddy? I want Teddy to be...
I know. She's actually, I'd beg to differ, ma'am.
But I just wonder, because it looks like we're going to have a good show on Tuesday.
Yes. I'm excited about that. Yes.
Also, I'm going to go on the record. I think I could go for not having Sunday Housewives.
Oh, really?
I just want my weekend. I don't want to do a damn podcast on Sundays. But yet, here we are. Show must go on.
That is hilarious. I don't want to do a damn show on Sunday.
Yeah, I just really, it's the Lord's day. We should rest. Truly rest. No.
I mean, that's...
No, it's good.
I like it Sunday and Tuesday, and they have like nothing on Wednesday. Nothing on Thursday. Now the Traders isn't that.
I like the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Housewives. I think that's good. So, but I guess once Atlanta's through, there won't be another Housewives on Sunday.
No, Atlanta Potomac kind of own that night. I was going to say, like...
Seem to be coming back anytime soon.
It does?
Potomac doesn't seem to be filming.
No, I was going to say, once Beverly Hills is done, which is, I think they have a couple of episodes, and then the reunion episodes, it's going to be just Atlanta for quite some time until...
All right, well, then I'll learn to love Sunday night podcasts.
Yes. That'll be like our only night for a while.
Oh, see, yeah, then I'll go through podcast withdrawals, and I'll have to get on here and we'll start making podcasts about shows we don't really like.
Right. I mean, again, we've said we could do no, we're going to do the Hotel.
We're going to do Love Hotel.
Love Hotel, yes.
It has to be housewife related.
Yes.
And
the Valley is just for us because it's just fun.
Just for us.
Yeah.
To keep something in our heart.
Right. It keeps something, private.
Yes, exactly. Our hatred of Janet. I don't think we can keep that private.
No.
A housewife has to be on the show. It can't be like, oh, these people used to work with a former housewife.
Right. Sheena.
Yeah, does not qualify.
No.
All right. Well, I think we're done here.
Covered all the bases.
Covered all the bases. Thanks for catching another episode with us, and we'll do this next time.
Till next time.